think in other ways besides only using language. And I think that geometry can kind of give us some insight to that. So latch here is going to loosen or tighten where you put your pen, pencil. You can put the point down and kind of just let the pen fall. Symmetrical on either side. You'll get your writing tool in a good spot. The way that we hold it is important. If you're using something long like this, you won't be able to pass it over itself. So you may have to do it in 2 goes. You're going to be using your wrist. It's good to kind of use your whole body if you can, if you have enough space, but at least you want to use your wrist and shoot to make maybe half of the circle on the back of your hand there. Flip it to the front, and now again on the back of your hand for the second half of the circle. You could also go turn my body to the right, hold my wrist to the left. Then I can actually kind of whip it a little bit more where it has my body lead into it. So if I do that one more time, flexing my wrist, flexing my wrist, flexing my wrist, turning my body to the right as I flex my wrist, which is towards the right. Then I can turn my body to the left before I open my wrist, and it gives me a little bit of momentum to start the circle. Now, this is the part where it would have to pass over, so I may want to just, holding the tension on that point, shift to a grip like this so that the colored pencil doesn't get in my way. You see I slipped off there. So maybe that grip is not the best one, but let's see if it's on. Okay. It's good to know too, the compass does make holes in the paper, so if there's something underneath it that you don't want to mess up, that's something to think about. I'll just do a couple there. Use your body, and you would just go with your wrist like that, up and down for maybe a semicircle, and then just kind of like pass your hand over, or just let go of it and come around the other way, back to the same point, which is going to be a little dimple in your paper. Start it where you ended off, and then you could finish it like that too. You see that with that grip that I'm using, it does tend to slip off. So let's try one more time here. If I'm in, like that, boom. I really just have to, when I pass it over, make sure that the point stays down, like that. Because if the point stays down, and as you're here, the point stays down, you really don't have anything to worry about. It's just that if I do go and start doing this, at a certain point, I'm gonna be tipping the compass down, and it can slip away like that. The last one for practice circles. Boom. Here, we're gonna pass it over, keeping the tension on the point. Again, here I can still, if I can keep the tension on the point, I can keep going. Kind of like, if you're like me and you're geeking out on biomechanics, then it's a really interesting endeavor to see like, yo, why is it that I'm here stuck at the end range of motion? And it's like different ways to get out of it. So you may actually take that as a secret opportunity. The secret opportunities inside of everything, and just drawing a circle can teach you things.